How to age well as a man. That's what I want to cover in this video. So this is going to be really a random topic, but now I finally understand what it's like to be particularly tall. Like if you're a really tall person, like you're 6'6", you get asked every week, like, wow, you're so tall. How tall are you? And I'm starting to have that conversation on a weekly basis when it comes to my physical appearance and my age. So I'm in my early 40s and I get asked constantly, like, what's your secret? Like, how are you in your early 40s? Like, why are you not fat and bald like other 40-year-old men? So let me just break down from a high level overview about like what I do and what may be contributing to me looking more youthful. Now, obviously it does come down to your genetics. Obviously, like I have a full head of hair and a full beard, like just that's natural. Like I didn't pay for my hair. I didn't pay for my beard. Like this is just what I look like naturally. Now, to get started, I would say the main thing that I do very well is I sleep. Like my entire family, we do not have any type of issue with sleeping. And I've been self-employed since I've been about 33. Like I had a high paying, very stressful corporate job when I was in my 20s. Then I moved to Thailand and I was an English teacher. And then when I was a teacher, I was able to sleep better. I didn't have to like wake up because I wasn't working from, like 7 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night and just working all day and getting low amount of sleep and whatnot. So I've been able to sleep very well, very consistently for well over a decade. And I definitely think that that contributes to me having a more youthful appearance. So number one, I would say I sleep very well and I take my sleep very important. And I don't need to use any type of like melatonin or anything like that. I just am able to sleep for whatever reason. Exercise. So I'm very consistent with exercising 3 times a week and I do a full body workout and I do pyramid training when I go to the gym. So pyramid training just means like I lift the heaviest thing I can lift and I do that 3 times and I do 2 sets of that. Then I decrease the weight and then I do 2 more times and I decrease the weight again. Then I do 2 more times. So like I'm a 170 pound, 5'10" man. So like my bench press is about like 180. So I do like 180, then I do 170, then I do 160. And so I just do that with everything. So with my biceps, shoulders, back, etc. I do that pyramid style of training and I'm very, very consistent with training on a regular basis. And the whole reason I've been lifting weights for, again, well over 10 years. But during my 20s, I completely stopped lifting weights when I was working a very busy job at PricewaterhouseCoopers because I just didn't have time. And the reason I got back into exercise, because I used to be an athlete when I was a teenager. So like I was in shape as a kid, but then I just stopped working out for 10 years. It's crazy. From like 19 to 29, I didn't lift weights or do anything. And the reason that changed is because like I was 30 years old. I was an English teacher. I was at an English camp. We were taking pictures and I was like, that's what I look like. I was like super surprised. Like that's what I look like. Like in my head, I was still like a 155 pound boy, skinny kid. Like you have that mentality. Like I'm still thinking I was like that. But looking at a picture, I was like, oh, no. I'm like 176 pounds. I got a big belly, chicken wings for arms, like A-cup titties. Like I look like really out of shape. And from that point on, I've been very consistent with working out and again, just watching YouTube videos and kind of figuring out like how to lift. And so these are all little things I had to figure out over time. But then again, that's why I've been working out for well over 10 years, just because I saw that one, it's so silly, but I saw like this one picture of myself. I'm like, wow, that's actually what I look like. Because in my head, I look like this. But the reality is I look like this and the big disconnect. So then I just got serious about lifting weights and working out, running, training, and so forth. Supplementation. So I do supplement on a regular basis. So I do want to make the emphasis though too that I do eat well. So I eat steak and eggs, salad, so like green juice or a salad, a serving of fruits, and maybe like macadamia nuts, dark chocolate at nights, honey at nights as well. And that's pretty much it. Like I really stick to that. Maybe like sweet potato for my carbohydrate. And like Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday, I'm really like, that's all I'm eating on a regular basis. Now, obviously I allow myself to have some flexibility with like drinking beers with the boys and having a cookie or, I'm not like a crazy person about it, but in general, I do eat well. I don't eat any type of processed food. So again, I just stick to good natural food, steak and eggs, veggies, fruits, dark chocolate, macadamia nuts. And I would also say like I'm a voracious drinker of green tea. So I drink green tea on a regular basis. So maybe that helps. I don't know. Now with supplementation, like I just mentioned, I do supplement. So I take primarily creatine. I've been taking that for a while and I'm a high responder to creatine. Creatine actually makes me physically stronger and I think it fills my muscles out a little bit more. I just noticed that I'm stronger when I take creatine, and so I like it. And also has benefits for your brain. I also take collagen, but I just started taking collagen maybe a year ago when I was 40, and I wasn't taking it for any like youthful reasons, but apparently helps you stay young looking. I guess a benefit, but I started taking collagen because I was doing Muay Thai training. And because I was doing Muay Thai training, like you're just arms and your joints, like punching, kicking, elbowing, you get worn out. Like it really tires you out. And so I noticed that collagen was helping me recover more quickly. Another supplement I like to take is protein powder. So I typically take protein powder, like a quick little like protein powder, water, keep it simple, after a workout, because that goes directly to your muscles. And also just having protein powder allows you a little bit more flexibility with your diet. You don't have to eat so much meat all the time. Sometimes you can like, I didn't eat enough meat today. So it helps me achieve my protein goals because again, I'm just a 170-pound man, so I don't need that much protein. So protein powder helps me reach my goal with that regard very easily. I also supplement with magnesium and zinc, as well as NAC and tonka Ali. So tonka Ali is supposed to be good for your testosterone. NAC helps your body produce glutathione. And magnesium and zinc are used in a wide range of bodily functions. So I think it helps boost your testosterone. I've been supplementing with magnesium for 10 years. Makes me feel good, makes me sleep well as well. And finally, with regards to my skincare routine, I really don't have a skincare routine, like soap and water, take a shower. I do like to use a moisturizer sometimes, and I do like to use the Ordinary Grand Active 2%, like it's a retinol. Maybe I use that once a week, like really not that much. And that's it, everyone. That is all I do to maintain myself. So nothing overly complicated. So I just want to tell men, like, yeah, you got to take care of yourself, and you got to figure out what works for you, because you can age well as a man. It's not like it's, well, I'm 40 years old, it's time to be fat and bald. No, you can still look good as a 40-year-old man if you take care of yourself. Okay, everyone, that's it for this random video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and hit that like button. My name is David. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.